Okay, now you're going to have to start.
So you're going to be checking out the ski jumpers packages?
Okay. So I stumbled across this headline the other day.
The one that we were talking about?
Yeah. Well, there's multiple headlines. Like it's all
I
over
saw it on the
news.
BBC.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
So tell the people. What are you talking about?
So the theory is that they're potentially all the Olympic ski jumpers that do the big downhill jump might be injecting their penis.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. This is what I read today. They're going to be there's this chemical that's not banned by the anti-doping agency that makes your hammer bigger.
No, they don't.
Because they're saying, just let me finish, because it will create a bigger bulge in their mid-region, and they say that adds more fabric to the suit, and if there's more fabric on the suit, they jump further.
So what it is like the more bulk you have there, like what I think sounds backwards to aerodynamics, but apparently it's a thing.
Yeah.
The further distance you get on the jumps, and like 1 centimeter can make a difference of 5 to 9 feet.
Yes.
And so I didn't hear about injecting your dick.
Getting big hammers.
Okay, what I read was that, I can't remember what country it was caught, like they were caught sewing layers into
heavier
inside
threads.
Because you can only have, it's like you can only have
4.
Is it 4?
I think there's a 4 centimeter grace period, because they take at the start, like before you're basically naked and you have like skin tight boxers on, and they take a scan of that, and then they take a scan of you in your suit, and there can be a 4 centimeter difference. They allow for leeway.
Yeah.
But the thing is now is they're saying they're like dick injections are a topic of conversation, because you can't stuff anything in there, and that one team got caught sewing heavier thread in there. But they're saying there's this substance that makes your hammer bigger that isn't banned by the anti-doping agency.
What I'm saying is, why would you not just use Viagra?
No, because
then you'd have a bigger, and they said also the stiffness makes a difference too.
Right.
So you'd have a bigger, stiffer package.
I'm wondering if
and it would be natural.
Is Viagra on the anti-doping list, though?
Well, why would it be?
It might be. Why wouldn't it? There's so many things on, but this injection stuff they saying isn't on the list, and it lasts for 18 months.
You just inject your dick,
and it gets bigger.
So why aren't more guys doing this?
I don't know. Maybe that's a thing.
There's got to be something not right.
Could you imagine the ski jumpers just around the Olympic Village?
They'd
be getting so much. All the women would be like, "Hey, is it true?
Would it be worth the gold medal if you like permanently damaged your dick?"
To some of them, it would be.
Would you?
No, God, no.
You don't want to mess with.
But if you're from, yeah, that's right. Yeah. But if that's all you have, and you're from some like Eastern European country, that it's either this or go back to living like a peasant. No,
but there's got to be some kind of side effect. Otherwise, people would have been doing this for much longer.
Maybe. I don't know. Science has come a long way in the last few years.
But isn't that crazy that they have to, like, why? Why not let them stuff it? Honestly, like, big deal. If you want to shove whatever you want in there.
But it's cheating, though. Like, because there's certain rules and parameters.
It's equipment. What if you have to, shouldn't you wear a can?
It's the same thing with, like modifying the bobsled. You can't do that. So why would you be able to you can't modify your skis. Like, there's certain parameters and rules that.
Yeah, but it's not, everyone has to have the same standard size dick. It's whatever you show up with. So why is it, what's the difference?
Well, that's what they're saying. This might be perfectly fine because it's not against the rules.
Yeah, but you're forcing them to inject shit into their genitals rather than just shove a sock in there. Doesn't that seem like a little stupid?
The sock's cheating. is kind of stupid.
This can feels like very like thin, like one of those ones that maybe bounced around in the bottom of a cooler all summer long, you know?
Yeah, maybe we should take that up with Moosehead. Maybe they have poor aluminum.
No. Oh, nice segue.
Oh. It's none of that Tisdale grade, high quality
Alumina.
chemical grade alumina.
What do you think of that big announcement?
Yeah, it's massive.
Okay, but it's so vague. They're so vague about it.
Yeah, well, they're just kind of starting. They did the preliminary economic assessment. They just finished that. And it proved to be, like, worthy. Like, it's going to make some money.
So what do you think it's going to look like in 10 years?
I think 10 years this is just me speculating. I think it's going to happen really quick. Because I don't know if did you listen to that? Yeah. That interview, like Christopher Hopkins?
I didn't listen to an interview. I listened to the whole like first press conference when they had everyone A to Z there.
Yeah, so the CEO is Christopher Hopkins. And he said they first started drilling test holes in 2022. And now they've completed the preliminary economic assessment. And it's only taken like 40 months. And he said that's like crazy quick. He said if it was any other jurisdiction, like that wouldn't have happened. Like if it was in Quebec or Alaska or something like that, there would be so much red tape and stuff.
We're just so desperate for.
Well, Scott Moe's just like,
industry,
he's like, let's go. He wants it to be as big as as potash and uranium. And those are massive industries in that province.
So this huge deposit, one of the biggest in the world.
Yeah, a third of the world's known reserves. It's as big as that.
So what does that translate into? How many years of mining would that look like?
Well, they said I think it was they're looking for an investment of 6.8 billion. No, that's wrong. 7.3 billion. And over a 25-year period, that will generate like $76 billion worth of revenue.
But how much of that goes to our community?
None of it. Well, it will be a small portion. Maybe none of it will go to the community. It'll go to whatever the mining company is, and then the governments will take their royalties off of it. But our community, that's not really. We're not going to make money off of the actual ore that they're mining.
This is what
it's going to be the economic
How
spin-off.
much of this is going to spin off to our community? Like, what are we looking at in terms of infrastructure growth?
Right. We're just talking out of our ass here, but I don't think
I'm
it's.
trying to ask someone who knows.
I don't think it's going to be like thousands of people coming here, but like I think in the next, even 2 to 5 years, you're going to see, crews of people like developing that pilot plant at the old West Steel building. Like they bought that.
Okay, so is this the one on that side of town or the one on the north side of town?
On the west side of town.
Okay.
Yeah. So they bought that, and they're going to build a pilot plant there, like a demonstration plant. So there's going to be, like, remember when they built Caleb Village? And they had a crew of like 25 people here for 2 or 3 years?
I think everyone remembers that.
Right? But I think you'll probably expect a lot of that. Like they'll just be random crews coming through to do their part, and then maybe there'll be a few guys move here, like some geologists and some engineers and stuff like that. But it'll be 10 years down the road if it does become a mining project where maybe you see a couple hundred jobs type thing. Maybe a couple 100 to 500 people, moving into town. And then, of course, all the businesses, you're going to have more businesses come to town, and you're going to have more highway crews. They're going to have to update the highways, and they're going to have to update power infrastructures and be more linemen around. Like it's all that other spin-off because of an industry. Yeah, that's going to be huge. So if you own the gas station or one of the 7 pizza places in town, you're probably looking at this as, oh, this is interesting. Or if you own a house, that's going to be probably pretty good because there is going to be, even if there's 10 new families move to town at once and they're all looking for houses, like right now, I think there was only like 6 properties for sale or something like that.
No.
It's very small. Maybe there's 10. I don't know.
Maybe from one realtor.
Right. There isn't 20 houses for sale right now. There's probably 20 real estate agents in town, and they're all trying to sell 12 properties.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens.
So it is, yeah, it's very interesting. But I think it's going to happen quick. Just listening to the premier and to that CEO, you're going to start to see things happen within the next 6 months.
So someone should buy up that property on the corner there that used to be the 7-Eleven probably, hey? What is going on there?
Another thing we're going to need, I think we're going to need another hotel.
Oh, well, yeah, for sure. But also we're going to also need a 24-hour convenience store again. Mm-hmm. I miss that.
Yeah.
Like, I miss being able to go and grab pizza at 1 a.m. sometimes, you know?
Just a chocolate bar and a pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Just that was the draw of moving to the big city of Tisdale. It was like, oh my God, I can go get a hot dog at 2 a.m.
Yeah, people would drive here from Hudson Bay for 7-Eleven.
Yeah, Sevy chicken.
Yeah.
That was the thing back in the day. So delicious.
Yeah, but I don't know if that building's any good anymore. But you think of that property like where that and the Park Motel is, you level it all and build another hotel there.
Yeah. But I was wondering if there wouldn't maybe be something with the gas tanks in the ground there, some environmental
maybe
deterrent. Because, like, why is it still available? I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Especially with all the people who are into property development who probably had the upper hand on knowing that there might be some big news rolling in. Why is it still vacant? Because it's calling my name and it's haunting my dreams.
Oh, it's the best piece of real estate in town.
Property. I know. Yeah. I'm
if
shocked.
If you're any type of a business.
Every time I drive through that four-way.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, definitely we need another hotel or a motel or something.
Need a hotel, motel, holiday Inn.
Yeah.
Mix it up, put it on the other side of town.
Put the hotel over there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Just for shits and giggles.
But right at the corner of those two intersections.
It would be pretty highways. There. I was thinking maybe a nice, new, big, well-working car wash.
Ooh.
You'll drive through car wash, a spiffy or something that gives you a nice, good spit shine. Mm-hmm. Maybe a little laundromat. You think people still need those? Like, where do they go?
Yeah, especially if you're going to have a bunch of crews living in town, you're going to need a laundromat.
I guess a lot of the hotels, though, have laundry services there.
I think so. Yeah, like, does the Canalta have laundry
service? I
service?
think so, probably. Yeah. Maybe laundromats are a thing of the past.
I don't know. That's a good question. You'd have to ask somebody in the business. Like, they had that little one. There's one in Melfort, but it's just, you go in there and there's like 4 washing machines and 4 dryers.
I feel like maybe it's a thing of the past. Most people have access to them now.
Yeah. I don't know if it would be like a sustainable business, but like on the side of a car wash or a convenience store or something.
Just a couple machines in there.
You have it more of a convenience than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, definitely.
Convenience store with a little coffee bar, a little deli type thinger.
Yeah. I don't want to.
With great parking.
Yes.
Lots and lots of parking.
Well, there is parking there.
Like, I know.
There's 2 accesses
That's
off the highways.
That's what I'm saying. But it also kind of floods down there, too. You'd have to build it up.
Yeah. Maybe that's something you do when you rip out those tanks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to turn negative or be disrespectful in any ways to any of the business owners in town. But we are in desperate need of a good car wash.
A car wash.
We have 2.
Okay. Well, I don't think it's not disrespectful. It just is what it is. Like, if people are driving to Melfort to use the car wash there, then there's a need in town that's not being met.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've used the car washes in town when I need to, and it does what it needs to do in a pinch. I'm just saying, I really like the ones where I can just roll up, sign up for the deluxe package, sit in my car, and watch the pretty foam come.
And it comes out pretty clean.
Yeah.
But even if even a hand one, I like one with hot water and with soap, where like the spiffy in Melfort, when you turn the brush on, like you're knee high in soap halfway through washing your car, right? You like there is a ton of soap coming out of that brush.
And I've used ones before in other places where you're wondering, is this working?
Yeah, is it just spitting it out every
30
seconds?
Is this thing on?
Yeah, and it's cold, and the brushes are a year and a half old, and yeah, it's just. I think maintaining a car wash would be very expensive, though, and a lot of work. Like you'd have to be somewhat of a plumber, I think, to fix it, because you couldn't just call the plumber every time.
No, but if you have a good system, you shouldn't have to call the plumber every day. It should be running pretty
good upkeep and good maintenance. But yeah, you definitely have to upgrade your shit. Mm-hmm. Like the couple in town here, I don't know if they upgrade their infrastructure a whole lot. Mm-hmm. And the drive-through one that we have in town hasn't been open in 6 months.
Well, I was going to say, I don't think it even is open. No. And the last couple times I used it
so
wasn't great.
There's definitely a need for a good car wash.
What business would you go into in the next 10 years?
Like if I had just if
someone dropped $1 million in your lap, you have to put it into a business.
Okay, that's an interesting question.
Like based on this town, and the economic forecast, and all the variables.
Interesting.
Like, what's your demographic here? What's your main markets? Have you thought about this?
You know, one and right around the lines of convenience stores and car washes, I think that Domo downtown, why isn't that open?
Do you think it would be very busy down there?
I think so.
Right on Main like that?
Yeah. Great car wash. Hot water there. Remember when it was open and they had the little sink too?
No, I never actually.
The water was scalding hot, and they had a sink there where you could bring a bucket and soap and a sponge, and you could fill it with hot water, and you could hand wash your car. And it was amazing. It was great. And
when did they close?
Oh, I don't know when Dean sold that place. And then it kind of was open for a little bit, and then it wasn't. And then they renovated, like whoever owns it now renovated it. But I was thinking, like, if you had just a little, like if you opened at 6 or 7 in the morning, had a little coffee shop in there. You don't even need to serve bacon and eggs and stuff. Like just have coffee on and a couple little tables in the back because there's definitely a crowd that just come drink coffee all morning. And then you had the car wash, and you just serve confectionery and pump gas all day. You wouldn't make $1 million. Like you wouldn't get rich doing it.
So that's what you would choose to put your $1 million into?
But if you just wanted to live a comfortable,
you wouldn't make $1 million.
Oh yeah, but if you just want to live a comfortable lifestyle, and
is it comfortable though if you're busting your balls and you're not?
I don't think you'd have to bust your balls there.
Well, you have to show up every day.
You just have to show up every day.
Every single day.
Yep.
Every day.
And you just be pouring coffees and selling chocolate bars.
Yeah.
And pumping gas.
Okay, now you got to factor this in because I've been in these shoes before. What's your clientele like? You're every day coming for $1 cup of coffee and buying the chocolate bar.
They'd be the good old boys.
Oh yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I'd want like the farmer crowd, like the good old, and just have that coffee shop vibe where people come in, and that's where you get the news and the gossip.
I think your idea of coffee shop vibe is much different than my idea of coffee shop vibe.
Yeah. No, there wouldn't be.
You're thinking where all the crews are going to go grab coffee.
Right, like on their way out of town.
Like work boots, like.
And there'll be some 70 to 80-year-old retired farmers in there just shooting the shit.
So men, you're gearing this towards men.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I'm a guy.
Because I know you.
Because if I'm going to hang out there all day.
You want to build yourself a little hangout.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I was hanging out there all day, I'd want to hang out with the boys. And I love old farmer dudes. They always have stories and an opinion about everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I would do. Because I don't know, getting into a retail business, I think would be, unless you had something that was very unique and people just needed all the time, man, retail would be tough. Any type of retail job. Because even if you did a good job of it, and unfortunate to say this, if you had a couple products that you sold good, the co-op's eventually going to get it, and they're going to start selling it like $5 cheaper than you, right?
Choke you out like a bad weed.
Right, that's typically what happens. Or Costco or whoever, right? So,
well, speaking of Costco, I think with a bigger infrastructure, do you think we'll finally get a Walmart one of these days?
I don't think so.
Never, eh?
No, we're not that big.
No.
You would need to be...
You don't think it would be?
You would need to be PA big. I think you would... How big's Melfort? Like 7,000 people?
Couldn't say.
I think you'd need to be 15,000 people before Walmart would even...
Yeah.
Consider. Well, how big? Well, I shouldn't say that because
we don't even need
Kindersley
a Walmart.
has one.
Now
and
that
they've only
we
got
have
5,000
now that we have
people.
this Dollarama, have you been there?
Yeah.
We don't even need a Walmart.
No, the Dollarama rocks.
Okay, Luke went there tonight. Luke and Jet went there.
Yeah.
Because apparently that's the place to buy snacks now. Because chocolate bars are only 95 cents.
Crazy.
Junk is cheap.
That's what it should be.
Yeah. Peace tea is cheap. Everything cheap. So, Luke's a big Mario fan.
Yeah.
So he was just like, before he left, he's like, could I have some money? I'm like, you were about to go to this store with no money. He's like, well, I just wanted to go
check it out.
Just wanted to check it out. And I'm like, what do you want to buy? Well, I don't know. I go and see what I can find. So I give him $5. He comes back. He's like, look what I got for $5. It's this like framed Mario thing. It's like a framed hard poster.
Yeah.
And there's like 6 different squares in it, Mario characters, 6 or 8, and it's like really cute, really nice.
Perfect.
$5.
Yeah.
He was just made his day.
Yeah.
And he even brought me some Reese's Pieces.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
You know what? I lived in this little town, Davidson, a long time ago, and I forget what the store was called there. McLean's?
McLeod's?
No, it wasn't McLeod's. Oh, I forget what that store was called. But you go in there, kind of like a little bit like when Denver and
Pearson's
kind of like Pearson's. It just had a bunch of just random shit in there, like little toys and knickknacks and cheap kind of like the dollar store, right? Mm-hmm. And we were in there, and at Luke's age, we were in there every day, mm-hmm. baseball cards and bubble gum mm-hmm. and stuff, and just hanging out in there. Same thing. Take $5 and just blow it on random shit. That's $5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, did they have a monkey in the basement like Pearson's did?
They had a monkey in the basement?
Did you ever hear this urban legend about that Denver had a monkey in the basement of Pearson's? Okay. I heard this the first time I heard it. I was like, fuck off. Like, whatever. But I corroborated the story with like at least 6 people.
Okay. Have you ever asked Denver?
No, I've never asked Denver.
Or Moser.
Oh, maybe he would know.
He would know for sure. I'll ask him on Friday night.
Yeah, and I guarantee they'll tell you. I don't know if it was like in the 60s or the 80s. Anyways, back in the day, it was more common to have monkeys.
Weird shit.
Yeah, like exotic animals. It was
snakes.
Less frowned upon.
Yeah.
Apparently there was a monkey in the basement of Pearson's. Bring back the monkey.
That's funny. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely wouldn't do a restaurant.
Well, with all those crews moving in.
Right. You would have, if you did.
I probably would. The
only thing I would maybe consider is like a cheap, just bacon and egg spot. Just go in for
do they still do a breakfast over at the Robbins Donuts? They do one?
I think so.
They still cook in there?
Kinda. I haven't been in there in a long time.
Because that's what, like you have your car wash.
Yeah.
Your little convenience store. Almost like a Flying J.
Kind of like that place is set up right now.
Yeah. But a sit-down restaurant in there.
Yeah.
You got to have another one if there's going to be crews of hundreds of people.
And you don't need to serve a bunch of... Like, I think with a lot of restaurants... Actually, the Sweet Cup, you did it good. You kind of had a very condensed menu. Right? Like
we actually had a much bigger menu than I wanted to have. But
right.
When you're trying to please people,
right.
You can't please everybody. And you also have so many of the same... We use so many of the same ingredients in different things.
Right.
Like the sandwiches and the salads and the flatbreads and that stuff, a lot of it used the same ingredients.
Mm-hmm. I think some restaurants it's like so overwhelming, the menu. Mm-hmm. And you're cooking East Indian food, you're cooking hamburgers, you're cooking, Mexican food, you're cooking
too much.
It's like, what is this place?
I know.
Is it all good? Is none of it good? Like, what's your specialty?
Well, and you can tell they want to specialize in something, but that's not what's selling. So they also, I noticed like the tree line in Hudson Bay is like that. I've gone there a couple times since I've been driving Luke there. Uh-huh. And they have, it's like, I can't remember what they call the restaurant, but it's Vietnamese style. Like they have one side of the menu is all Vietnamese food. Mm-hmm. And then the other side is your burgers and fries and, chicken fingers and lasagna and that kind of stuff. So it's actually a pretty big menu, but it's like, okay, so which one do you do well? Yeah. Because it's not the burger.
and what do people come here for? Like, that's what I was saying. If you made the best bacon and eggs in town, and everybody's like, every time I go to that place, I get 2 over easy eggs, 3 strips of bacon, some brown toast, and some shredded hash browns, and it is the bomb.
Perfect example of this. There was a little restaurant in Porcupine Plain. I was just out of high school. My first summer back, I had a summer job working in Porcupine. It was like the economic development officer's like student worker, whatever. So people would come in, I'd help them with their resumes, like the job shop. Remember they used to have? Yeah. Anyways, so every coffee time we would go down to this little restaurant for coffee and toast. And I swear to God, the whole town was in there for toast because she would make homemade bread and slice it really thick and like make it in a regular toaster. Like it was toast.
Probably with some homemade jams.
Yeah, you could get jam. I always put Cheese Whiz on mine or even just butter. But like it just started my love affair with thick toast, honestly. Every day. And it was packed in there every day. Yeah. And it actually burnt down.
Oh, no.
It burnt down and she never rebuilt it. But that's an example of that. They went for the toast.
Just toast was their thing. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
It was so good.
It's like, can I get a burger? No, we have toast.
We have toast.
You want to? I can cook you 2
actually
eggs.
Probably would have been Jet's favorite restaurant.
How about a bagel? Nope.
Give me the toast.
We got toast.
White or brown?
White or brown. Every other week we have rye. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's, just doing a smaller menu and do them well. Mm-hmm. Like when you go to Jay, I think Jay does it good at lunch. He's got 2 specials. Mm-hmm. He's got his menu. Mm-hmm. But he's got 2 specials, and he prices them enough where it's like, okay, those are going to move. Like,
and they do.
85% of the meals he slings out of there at lunch are those 2 specials.
Me and my work buddy, we check Jay's lunch special every single day, and usually once a week he puts that mushroom burger on.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. I order it every time. Like Joyce laughs at me when I call in there.
It's like mushroom burger?
I'm going to need 2 of those burgers.
The Coors Light and clam with a salty rimmer.
Yeah.
She knows that.
She knows that.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just simple and streamline it. You get your food in under 15 minutes and you can. The nice place about the nice thing about there is you can literally, if you only have half hour for lunch, you can go there and eat and get back to work.
Yeah, they're great. They're great, and I love their food. But
it's
nice
nothing
to
fancy. Their food isn't fancy. It's just, but when they you could tell when they make their sandwiches, it's
well done.
They make it with care.
Yeah, it's well done. Another great thing is Hudson Bay's fries. The Hudson Bay Rink.
Oh.
Luke was telling me, you gotta have the fries. They're the best fries I've ever had. I'm like, they're Rink fries, whatever. Mm-hmm. You gotta have the poutine. So I tried it. And I don't even overly like poutine, but oh my God, he wasn't wrong. And here's the key. They're not cheap.
The fries that they get?
No, they're not cheap on the fries. Like, they're not expensive for me to buy. They're just like what you would pay regular fries. I don't know, like Fries are probably $6, poutine 8 or 9.
Okay.
But it's huge. It's like huge, and the fries are like the perfect level of crispiness, and they don't taste like old, stale, like rink oil. It tastes fresh and crispy, and the gravy's amazing. The cheese, it's like the perfect ratio. So good. I got to give it to them. They have great food there. And their burgers, I didn't have one, but they looked so good. They looked like homemade. Like it almost looked like a smash burger.
Yeah.
So I like when rinks do it well.
And rinks do it well.
And Hudson Bay's rink does it well.
That's good.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hudson Bay
Shout
Rink.
out to Hudson Bay. Actually, Danny was telling me because he was doing a shift. Because Luke's playing there now, so he has to work kitchen shifts.
Oh, so they still do.
They got to work kitchen shifts there.
What do you call volunteers?
Yeah. And he was laughing because up inside the kitchen, there's a poster, something about don't be cheap on the fries. Like, put lots of fries in there.
I wonder if that would fly in Tisdale.
No.
If people did volunteer.
Never.
You don't think so?
No.
Why?
Totally different hockey culture. I don't think it would fly at all. What they usually do, and I know they do this in Porcupine too, is if you don't want to work your shifts, you can pay out your shifts. You can pay like a high school kid or somebody on their list of worker volunteers, but it's not cheap.
So do they have to have, does all those volunteers have to have their serve it right?
No.
They don't?
Serve it right is for alcohol.
All right.
But you're talking about food safe.
Yeah.
No, they don't have to.
Interesting.
And that is interesting. But, yeah, they have to work a lot of shifts, and that's the way they make money in there. You know, keeping those small town rinks alive.
Yeah,
volunteers, just like Kayla slinging burgers at the Mastatum rink every Monday night.
Is that what she's doing now?
Yeah, because Nathan's running those warrior
camps.
development camps.
Oh, that's awesome.
So she cooks burgers every Monday night in there.
Yeah,
but those little things keep those rinks going.
Yeah.
Like that produces a lot of money per game.
Like I just find that with right.
Because per game you gotta
and you
pay.
don't think that would work in Tisdale? Like if it was only, if that cafeteria was only open during, like it couldn't be open all day for school and stuff, but if it was only open for hockey, figure skating.
No. Because first of all, you need the small town mentality where you know that if you're not showing up for your shift, you're letting somebody down.
Right.
When you don't know
that's true.
These other people that you're going to be working with, and people don't give a shit. You know, when you get more people involved, the less people start caring.
Yeah.
The smaller the town is, the more they care and want to be part of it, and you're likely friends with the people that you're going to be working with, or you have
or you have to be friendly because it's such a small town.
Yeah,
that you're going to run into them.
Yeah.
Every month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but I think if you tried to make something like that fly in Tisdale, I just think of the amount of
fundraising that these hockey teams and skating teams are doing, that maybe they didn't have to do that anymore.
Actually, that much. You sell per kid in hockey for fundraiser in Tisdale. You sell one trip of the month ticket, which is $100.
Yeah,
and then you sell a book of March Madness tickets.
Okay,
which is maybe like. Is it $50 or maybe
I think
more?
They're $10 a ticket, aren't they? So maybe 10 tickets.
Might be another $100. I think it's maybe equal, and that's per kid. And it seems like a lot. And
then every other team is doing some type of booze basket.
Yeah, but when it comes down to what your time is worth, when you got to work, like you're not just working 1 4-hour kitchen shift. You're working I think you have to work like 8 in Hudson Bay.
So a week of work.
Yeah. So. Would you rather do that, or would you rather fork over a couple $100? I'd rather fork over a couple $100. Yeah, I'm guilty of it. I'm one of those people.
It'd be fun to work the kitchen.
Okay, well, I'll call you next time I need to work a kitchen shift.
I'm not going to Hudson Bay to do it, but I could walk a block and work a kitchen shift. I would do that.
Yeah, a kitchen shift, not such a big deal. But
then you might have some people in the community like myself that would do that.
And get paid for it.
Sure. But instead of me buying $500 worth of booze basket raffle tickets every year, if I could go and support the hockey club by working 20 hours of kitchen shifts, I would do that.
Yeah, I think you'd be the only one.
I don't know. You'd
Steve,
there would
come
be
on, that's a little naive to say.
I think there would be some maybe some retired folks, some grandparents, some parents that if you put that out there, say, hey, this is an opportunity. We want to raise some money for the kids, and you want to work a shift or two. I think you wouldn't get a pile, but there would be a dozen, people that would work a 20-hour shift on top of the parents, right? You'd still have to say the parents. Yeah, you got, because remember when everybody did bingos? Were you part of the bingo?
Okay, so
thing?
the bingo was starting to phase out when my boys were starting to get into hockey.
Mm-hmm.
There was 1 year of it, and I paid out my bingo shift. I think I had to only work one bingo shift, and I paid it out because I had little kids at home and I didn't want to. And then they got rid of the bingos after that. Mm. So no, I kind of missed that. Dodged that bullet.
I'd go sling popcorn and coffees for 8 hours on a Sunday one day. It'd be awesome. Like at a U7 tournament.
I don't know.
5 cent candies.
You say that
I wouldn't
as a
burgers.
guy with lots of time on your hands, but when you have kids and you're running around with hockey.
I did say that the parents have to do it, but there is a lot of people like me.
With time on your hands.
Yeah.
That would volunteer.
I think so.
Well, I might be wrong. But I would say if you tried to make that fly with Disselmeyer hockey, you'd have a lot of pushback.
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but sure.
And it would be a scheduling nightmare.
Yeah, that would be tough. You would need a full-time person.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't make it. I'm sick.
Yeah.
That would be terrible.
Yeah. And then when you do that, you also have to have a person volunteering. Like all these small towns have a kitchen manager volunteer that does all the ordering and the inventory and all that shit. It's not easy.
No, it wouldn't be.
And I would assume you do have to have somebody with some type of food safe friggin' certification involved somehow.
Yeah, preparing burger meat and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think I am naive.
I've liked some rinks have had like a private business will come in and run the concession. Well, I guess that's what Tisdale's does too.
Yeah.
But sometimes they're actual restaurants and they also do the concession.
Okay.
Or they'll run, like I think Star City even does, like they kind of run it as a restaurant during the day, right?
Yeah.
What rink was it?
It'd probably be tough
River?
to do that.
Was it Carrot River? One of those small rinks had for a while a really good. They had like wraps and soups and sandwiches that weren't like your normal rink fare. It was just like you could get like coffee shop food at the rink. That was really nice. Nice change. But sometimes nothing hits like a rink burger.
When I go to the rink, I just want a burger and fries.
Do you get onions on your burger?
If they have them.
Cooked
the cooked
or raw?
onions, cooked. Yeah, I'm a cooked onion guy.
Me too. Like
caramelized. Oh, baby.
I know. Pile them
tasty.
on there.
So retail, no. Food, restaurant, no. If I had $1 million, this is a good conversation because I think we're in need of more small businesses.
Another thing I think we're in need of is rental space.
Like storage locker type things?
Storage locker, yes, but I'm talking like meeting room rentals.
Oh, okay.
With built-in catering.
Oh.
Like meetings, private suppers, like anytime anytime they have things like that, even another like auditorium space for rental.
Well, yeah.
Because it's really hard to find in town.
It would be nice to have a building, whether it is, because they're eventually going to build a town office. Mm-hmm. They can't operate out of the Hanover room for ever.
I think another rec center would be the bomb.
Either I don't know if I would do it as a rec center, but it would be nice to have a room like that you rent for big events and weddings and meetings and that type of thing. Mm-hmm. So whether that's a town office with that in it or a new clubhouse at the golf course, incorporating that
I know
into it.
you've talked about that before.
Or maybe a town office, a clubhouse, and that, right? Because you're going to have, like, you have all that room by the cop shop, which I don't, like, eventually they're going to bulldoze that cop shop and build a new one somewhere, probably outside of town. They won't put it there. So I don't know. There's...
You don't think it's beneficial to have a cop shop right in town? Maybe that's what they should put on the corner on the highway.
Yeah. That would be the perfect place for it. You just get in your car and rip. Right? Where, hey, cop, they should buy the... Yeah, that would be the perfect cop shop location.
Yeah? Mm-hmm.
But anyways, yeah. No.
But every time an idea
exciting.
like that rolls around in my head, that I'm like, no.
Yeah. Well, and maybe us talking about it, and if people are watching, maybe it'll
steal my ideas
or spur their interest into something along. Because, you know, back to this Thor project, I think there is going to be some economic spillover that's going to help our community and maybe spur some more small business investment or more houses being built, and all of a sudden we're going to need more carpenters and plumbers and electricians and this type of thing. Or that could be pie in the sky stuff. But yeah, you always think about how those things affect and benefit your community.
Well,
maybe
what are you sucking on?
Can you hear it in the thing?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
An ice cube?
No, it's a Halls.
Oh, so you're sick right now.
I have a scratchy throat. Yeah.
I had that a couple of weeks ago.
It's probably COVID.
Do you think COVID's still a thing?
100%. Nobody just gives a fuck anymore.
But how come people aren't dying and getting so sick they can't survive anymore? Like, what happened?
Maybe we killed all the ones
we
that
get herd immunity.
Yeah, for sure. I think we all have herd, where it's because we all have the antibodies for sure.
Not all of us,
because we've been sick.
What do you think the percentage is of people who got the vaccine to people who didn't? Do you know?
Oh, I don't know.
What are the final stats?
Just
on
like
that?
a guess, a wag. I want to say like 80% got it.
If you took a cross section of your friend group, people
probably
you know,
80.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they depends who you listen to. Some people say that the natural immunity, if you didn't get it, and then you got it, that immunity is stronger.
Like if you didn't get the vaccine and then you got COVID,
sick, and now you probably have stronger antibodies than the vaccine. That could be bullshit too, but there's probably...
You'd think they'd be doing testing on that.
It's funny, though, how for 200 years, since like smallpox, we kind of had immunity and natural immunity figured out, right? That until COVID came, and then we just kind of forgot about all that.
Well, measles. Look at the measles.
Right. Yeah, measles kill people.
Yeah, they do. And it was almost eradicated. Now it's coming back. Harsh.
I don't know. Have you heard of anybody that's got measles?
Well, it's all over the news.
The news, of course.
There was someone in Tisdale Hospital.
5 people got measles. It's an epidemic. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't.
Norovirus.
Okay.
Everybody at the Olympics is getting the norovirus.
The women's hockey team. Have you ever had norovirus?
Yeah, you start shitting all the time.
And puking.
They're going to say it might turn into the shit Olympics.
Shitting and puking at the same time, uncontrollably. It's like the worst thing.
Yeah.
That's what I had in Toronto.
I think the Finland guys hockey team and maybe the Finland women's team too.
The women's team were supposed to play Canada.
Yeah.
And that's why they couldn't.
Yeah.
So it's going to rip through that. It's very communicable.
Yeah.
It's going to rip through there.
The Olympic Village.
Yeah.
The shit Olympics.
Maybe it'll get the ice. The ice is supposed to be going there. The shit Olympics. Did you ever watch that documentary, The Poop Cruise?
Yeah.
You watched it?
I started it. I didn't watch the whole thing.
What a nightmare.
So,
how did they get trapped out there for that long and nobody would come save them?
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine shit was just pooling in the floor? Their mattresses are out on the balconies. It's just hot and shitty in there. People are shitting in red
Does
bags.
that make you want to go on a cruise?
I've never wanted to go on a cruise, and that just like solidified it for me. Like, nope.
I think I started it and got about half hour in, and I said, okay, this is
Another one I watched. I've just been on a documentary train lately. Is the Rob Ford?
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that one.
Oh yeah, Trainwreck. Rob Ford. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, what else did I watch? I watched so many.
I can hear rattling around in my teeth.
It's gonna get all sticky on your blanket.
That's okay.
Why don't you just made it sticky in 2 spots? You been watching anything good lately? I tried to. You were recommending The Wire.
Yeah, it takes a little while to get into.
Well, here's the trouble. So
and it is old.
It's more of a Derek style show.
Okay.
So I have to wait for him to watch it, and he doesn't usually sit till 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I make it 10 minutes into the episode, and then I'm.
Yeah. It took me about 4 episodes to get into it.
Oh, really?
And then I was hooked.
That's what Megan was saying too. She's like, it actually is kind of slow, and you're like, what the fuck's going on here? And yeah. So maybe I'll try her again tonight.
That gang kind of drug trade culture.
Hey, did you hear also in the news these was it 8 cops in Toronto?
It was, I don't know if it was 6 maybe, and one, they were planning to kill that.
They were giving
corrections officer.
They were informing criminals.
Oh.
Were we talking about the same thing?
No, maybe it's something different.
They were informing criminals of like that they were going and doing raids on people's houses and.
Oh, okay. No, I read something where they were in a plot to kill a corrections officer.
Well, that was part of it.
Oh, okay.
He had given out the address of this corrections officer, but that was only one incident. Like there was a whole bunch of
okay, I haven't got
bunch of incidents, and 2 of the 8 were father and son.
Ooh.
And the father, they showed footage of his retirement send off, and he's exactly what you would expect him to look like just a big doofus cop kind of thing. And everyone's like, oh yeah, acting like he's a hero, and here he's
just a bad dude.
Yeah, taking drugs and selling them on the street, and taking bribes and giving out information and causing murders and crazy.
Just bad, evil people.
You want to get into the evil Epstein files?
There's evil people in all walks of life.
Are you believing all this? I have a really hard time believing everything I see and read on the internet, because anything could look like anyone could type anything up and be like, oh, this is part of the Epstein files.
Right.
So I never know what to believe, but holy shit.
Yeah.
All these people in Hollywood coming out and saying, oh yeah, they're sacrificing babies and eating human flesh and being pedophiles and all this shit. Is this happening?
I don't know. I don't know what to believe.
Honestly, and how would you ever? I don't think, is anyone ever going to be held accountable for any of this stuff?
Probably not.
Because they're not even showing their names. They're showing the victims' names.
Yeah.
But not the perpetrators. Can you believe that?
That is crazy. Yeah, they've redacted it all and blacked it all out.
But not the victims.
No.
Victims' faces, victims' names, all of that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild.
And then I read something
and more will come out. There'll be more fake shit come out, but there'll be more truth, because people will actually go through that whole thing with a fine-tooth comb and produce podcasts or something about it where you can actually. Sure. But who has the time to fact check all this stuff?
Well, and how do you even fact check it?
Yeah, so you use AI or you Google it.
Where did it even come from?
Yeah.
It could all be made up. You don't know.
You go to the government site and read it, and did the government lie to us? Who knows?
I know.
The government's been lying to us for hundreds of years.
I honestly, that's why I'm so overwhelmed. It's I never know what I can believe anymore. So I really only believe things I see with my own eyes in my own community right in front of my own face.
Yeah.
because it's gotten to that point. Like, I'm even getting sick of when you're scrolling through Facebook or whatever, and all these AI generated
We talked about that today.
caricatures even
Yes.
that they're making. It's like, come on.
Everybody's doing that.
You don't look like that.
Or all the fake, like I said, the fake movie ads.
Yeah.
Like they're coming out, oh, Mighty Ducks 4, the final thing. And I'm like, oh, fuck, they make another Mighty Ducks, let's go. And then you kind of, wait a minute.
I know.
This is AI generated and
I
it's fake.
know.
Like every time I see something on Facebook or Instagram like that, I have to go to Google and say, are they making Thor 4? It's like, no, they are not. Okay, it's like, damn it, they got me again.
Oh, but then it comes back to like, who has the time to just make this shit up?
Right.
And what are they getting out of it?
Yeah.
But it's
Clicks.
clickbait.
Yeah, it's all clickbait. And even you go to CTV or BBC or Fox or CNN and like they all have those clickbaity fake news stories at the bottom.
Yeah.
Right? Like they got their stories that they publish and then there's all this shit at the bottom. You're like, ooh, that looks interesting.
Yeah.
And you click on it, it's like, damn it.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes to some other site.
Mm-hmm. Or you click on it and it's like maybe 4 short paragraphs of a story, but there's like 50 ads all in there.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is what our world is
I
coming
hate
to.
it.
I just miss the old days of a newspaper.
Yeah.
To be honest, I loved like Sunday mornings going into town because I had to drive into town, buy a Star Phoenix, and drink my coffee and read the Star Phoenix.
Yeah.
Like that was a treat.
And you'd read the first 2 or 3 paragraphs of each story and say, okay, that's enough.
No, I read.
Move on to the next
I
one.
read that thing cover to cover.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, because it was before the days of being overwhelmed by information.
Yeah.
So it was like everything was new to me.
Right.
And that was before I was old and boring and watched the news all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't get that until I read the newspaper. And then that was like basically the local news for me. I'd always read the obituaries. Do you like?
No.
I loved reading obituaries because people, like, you get such a nice sum up of someone's life in there, right? Like,
if I know them, I'll read it.
I liked reading strangers' obituaries,
Oh,
honestly.
really?
And that kind of started like one of my very first jobs in college. I was working at the alumni office.
Mm-hmm.
Did I tell you this before?
No.
So it was my job to take the newspaper and go through the obituaries and highlight every single name mentioned in there. Like the person that died, like who was left mourning them, their kids, like every name that was in there, and put it into our alumni database. And anybody that matched, we would send flowers to.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, I just got in the habit of reading obituaries, and it's like most of them they're so touching, or the odd one would be funny, or like you try to imagine what this person was like, or sometimes their name or their story didn't seem like it matched their picture, you know, like just fun. It's just like a cool little storybook every day. And yeah, I just kind of carried that on. I think obituaries are a cool thing, and like you can read about someone you've never even met. And suddenly, like, it's just the thought of, like, I could be dead someday and somebody who never knew me is reading about me.
Yeah.
And imagining what I was like. I think that's kind of a cool thing.
Do you think a lot of people wrote their own obituary? Or did they?
I wouldn't say a lot, but probably some.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's sad that the nicest things that are said about people are
After they die.
they're gone.
Yeah.
And I think about that a lot, actually. Of like how it would help you to hear things about yourself that people admire about you or remember about you or love about you, and you never hear those things very often. And then your funeral rolls around and everybody's got a great memory or a story, or, you know, like, it's just sad to me that we save that stuff for when it's too late.
You might hear about somebody saying something nice about you, but it's usually through a third party. Hey, I was talking to so-and-so that you used to go to high school with you, and they said you were just the best guy in the world. So it's like, oh, thanks. He's never told me that before.
Well, exactly.
I always thought he hated me.
Yeah.
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 It'd be I don't know how you'd get around it, but
Yeah, and I don't know, when people, it also makes me uncomfortable too when people say nice things about me to my face. Like it's awkward.
Well, I feel like a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just human
You don't know
nature
how to take a
you
compliment.
enjoy it, like it feels good, but it also makes you feel uncomfortable. Because I think I think everybody, if you're not a little bit humble, I think you're a psychopath. Like everybody should be a little bit humble, and that should weird most people out.
Well, not necessarily weird you out, but
Right. Like if you were famous and you just heard compliments all the time, it's like, oh, I loved you in Grease 3. Oh, it's like, oh, thanks, man. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't even register with you. But I know you hear some celebrities that really appreciate that, especially if they got famous later in life.
Like, give me an example.
I don't know. But you look at anybody that was a childhood actor and then they grow up to be, they're famous at a young age and then they're just famous their whole life. I think they just live in a different world than somebody that grew up living like you see that a lot with comedians.
Their baseline for adoration is a lot different than a regular person.
Yeah.
Like you have a tank that needs to be filled constantly because
Right.
you're expecting it kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's not that many like
People that become famous at 50.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I always think about that, like the talent gene. And what, some
feel like
people
there's
have
a
it
lot
and some
of-
people don't.
A lot of people who have a lot of talent that just aren't in the environment or have the opportunity to use it.
Yeah. Whether it's talent. I think you got a couple talent with work ethic too.
A lot of things, work ethic, right place, right time.
Yeah, there's a lot of luck. Yeah.
Who you know,
Yeah.
your opportunity, like I said, environment.
How you grew up, like what environment
Yeah.
you grew up in. If you were in the inner city projects of New York and lived in a gang life all the time, but you were this great classical pianist, but you're gang banging and selling dope on the corner and dodging bullets every day.
So I heard 50 Cent is going to do another documentary on...
On Diddy?
No.
Oh.
He already did one on him. On Jay-Z.
On Jay-Z. Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
But that's probably fake news too. I don't know. Google it.
I've heard some things about Jay-Z.
Well,
he hung out
he's in the files.
Yeah.
He's big time in the files. I read another thing that's probably fake news is that Spotify's dropping all Jay-Z and Beyonce's catalogs.
Oh, really?
But that's also probably fake news.
Yeah.
Like, it's so stupid. Like, they're almost like they're not even real people at this point. Like, it's just like made up Hollywood characters.
Only and Leanne at work said something. We were talking about the dick thing. And she's like, "Oh, I seen something on TikTok the other day, and it was a map of what countries have the biggest penises on average by size." And she's, "Guess who's got the biggest ones?" I'm like, "What? Venezuela." I'm like, is this a scientifically proven map or is it just something that
like where are they getting
this information from?
They measure them at the freaking airport.
I bet you, or they just go, like a lot of that stuff's probably generated by AI too, right? And maybe it is real. Maybe it's just, if you just went into ChatGPT and say, okay, give me the top 50 countries based off of penis size.
Do it.
And then make a map out of it.
Do it.
And then make a nice little map that we can post on Facebook.
And that's where I'm going first. Who do you think has the smallest penises? You don't want to throw anyone under the bus.
No, I don't want to seem racist.
Oh, that you just gave away your answer.
No, I didn't. I could say anything.
I don't know. There's always some surprises in every pair of pants. I don't know if I'd be injecting your dick anytime soon, though.
Yeah, that's probably a bad
A
idea.
little shady.
Unless it was going to get me a gold medal.
Gold medal and fucking.
Yeah.
What else? I'm falling asleep.
Okay. Yeah, I got nothing. That was good.
It was good.
Okay. Till next time.
What do you got going on this weekend?
There's a country guy coming to the bar tomorrow. I might go check out.
Country guy.
Chris Klein. He's from Saskatoon.
Oh.
Starts at 9:00. No cover charge.
Mm-hmm.
He's supposed to be really good. He's either playing at the rodeo this summer as well, or maybe he isn't, but they were going to get him for the... I don't know, but there's some connection there.
Is this his audition for the rodeo?
No,
maybe?
I don't think so. I think, but yeah, he's supposed to be really good. So I'm going to go check him out. And then Sunday is the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. So are you attending a party?
I think possibly Jared Hummels.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We have a hockey tournament in PA all weekend.
PA hockey tournament.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
But if we don't make it to the finals, I should be home on my couch in time to watch the Super Bowl. Although I don't.
Or sleep through the Super Bowl.
I'll sleep through the Super Bowl. I'll wake up for Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
What do you think that's going to be like?
He said he hasn't slept in like 3 days.
Why?
Because he's been thinking about the Super Bowl.
How to sing in English?
No, he's not. He's doing the whole thing in Spanish.
I know. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Wonder what it'll be like. And they have a rival
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
Truth Social is doing a
Kid Rock.
Kid Rock concert.
Are you going to flip back and forth?
Is it going to be on TV? Or it'll probably be live streamed on the internet.
It'll be on TV somewhere.
No, it won't be on. I don't think so. Maybe on Fox.
Absolutely, it'll be somewhere. That's what they're trying to take viewership away from.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny.
But it would just be people. Yeah, I don't know. It'll probably be on Truth Social's Facebook account or something
Do
like
you
that.
follow Truth Social?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't.
I've never even looked at it.
Yeah.
Too much truth.
Too much truth.
Give me less truth.
I need more truth. Everything's so fake.
Well, what is truth? Truth is in the eye of the beholder now.
Right. Yeah. Okay. We're going to go. Bye, everybody.